downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now to the plate, here is Estevan Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Estevan Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And a good throw gets him one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that's the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping in next, Austin Hayes. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing, Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. John Means will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll take a look at ball one. His prior history in this matchup, he's gone 5 for 13. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
2-1.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Clears this one over toward first. Throw gets him. 2 down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
The average sitting right at 270 on the year, and even 20 home runs and 66 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, Dero, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Flowers corrals it, and that ends the inning. Left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Tyler.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings in Tyler Nevin. First offering. Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Tyler Flowers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
2
Ball
balls,
2.
2 strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup. Can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 58 runs batted in. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The 0-1 pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike one.
Ball one.
And it's 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Ramirez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Joe.
Here's Joe Panic. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He has a look. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
From the stretch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. And one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Adam Hall is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Urias on at first, nobody out. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to bat will be Estevan Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They still trail 1-0. And now here is George Springer. He went down swinging to start the home first.
George Springer.
Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. This is foul right side.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
Now back.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So 2 out, nobody on. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of it. So here is Ken Grubb. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The first baseman.
First pitch on its way. Now a pitch popped up. Should be enough room for Perez behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen. And that's your first out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
First pitch on the way. Austin Hayes will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. In now for the O's, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike 1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Here's the first pitch. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Suarez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And it's fouled away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
No one on with 1 down. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And now the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw-in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Rodney Reyes.
So the next to bat will be Franmil Reyes. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Rio Ruiz started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Ball on the strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings in Tyler Nevin. Ryu gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And there's out number 2. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So 2 are gone now in the Baltimore 5th. And next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Dias is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. So now to the plate, Joe Pennick. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Pitch is popped up. Ruiz trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
1-2, here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Urias has a play, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Joe Springer.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 1-0. At the plate now is Ramon Urias. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2-2. Popped up. Gallo over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next is the shortstop.
Next to hit is Adam Hall, struck out in his first at-bat. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The 1-0 home. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
Into the box, Estevan Ramirez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Reyes is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Ken.
Next to dig in, Ken Grubb. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Popped up. Suarez into foul territory, and that's going to land foul. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swinging bunt. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And now the first pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Austin Hayes the next to bat. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
DJ Stewart stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And that's got to fire you up right there, boys. This guy has been on the bump all game. Now it's late, and he's still throwing challenge pitch after challenge pitch. Think he's feeling frisky?
And there's a base hit on the line.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Takes strike 2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
So he sets him down swinging. Rio Ruiz, the 2nd out in the 7th inning.
Tyler Neville.
That brings up Tyler Nevin as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. One left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Stepping up.
Leading up for Toronto, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the AB now. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now back.
Digging in will be Franmil Reyes. Singled in his last at bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The right fielder, number 1.
So next to hit is Joaquin Diaz. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1 the count now. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Digging in next, Ramon Urias. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering. Now that's popped up. And this is taken in for the second out. Next to hit, Adam Hall. He doubled his last time through. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail 1-0. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. first pitch on the way. Joe Pennant
Ball one,
is in
no
to
strike.
start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now another 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ramirez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set, and the pitch as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count now a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're up 1-0. Now into the box, Estevan Ramirez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Next up, Ken Grubb. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And they'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Next, it'll be Austin Hayes. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Another one sent foul. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Baltimore down to their final strike. Baltimore, good night.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu records win number 16 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. John Means is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 7 hits.
downtown Toronto at Rogers Center, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays.
Your 2021
It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next.
Blue Jays.
Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ken Grubb is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And Matty V, yeah, these are the dog days. August is that 1 month where you start looking at your teammates and you're like, man, I'm getting really tired of seeing the same faces. You get to pick your own friends after the postseason. You got to find a way to get through August. September, you start to see light at the end of the tunnel.
No doubt about it, D-Roy. It's a tough thing when you run into that 162-game schedule. You'd like to think that everybody always gets along, and hopefully, D-Roy, this team can continue playing well through the month of August, and hopefully that means some good things to come in the month of September.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Next will be the designated hitter, Adam Hall. First offering.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
That missed. Close.
2-0.
It's ball 2. Paddock has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 11 home runs, and 48 driven in. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Working on striking out the side in the first. Still 1-2. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the Show. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
Striding in is Lourdes Gurriel as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First delivery to him. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Here's Joe Panik. Popped him up. Grubb has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here, got to get it up.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here comes the 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, DJ Stewart.
Number 24.
Now the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
That's a ball.
And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. 1-1. Rutschman, just 21 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And the pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 2-2. And that one got a piece of him.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 18 homers and 54 runs batted in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rutschman leads off first with 1 away.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2, he misses with a
1
fastball.
ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
At the plate now, Kyle Stowers. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Panic's got it. Throw the first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. Sanchez is there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting 7th.
Now at the plate is Eugenio Suarez. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB now.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To third. Reined in. Over the first, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And now, Ramon Urias. First pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And stepping in, Ken Grubb. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And up steps Salvador Perez. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And it's fouled away.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Joaquin Diaz.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joaquin Diaz. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now here's the first offering. Line to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the fourth. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Adam Hall. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Ready now for Baltimore. Austin Hayes struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
0-1.
And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. It's 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, DJ Stewart, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batting, catcher, Adley Rutschman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And next up, the switch-hitting former #1 overall pick, Adley Rutschman. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Fouled off. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Orioles lead 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And here's Christian Yelich now, as Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Panik stands at second with no outs. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Liner towards second. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Devo. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and it's fouled away. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's the 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Next to bat for Toronto, Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings.
Leading off for Baltimore.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the third baseman, Rio Ruiz. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And sometimes when you're down like they are, you've got to find a way to spark your offense any way you can. Now they've got the leadoff man on base and the starter working from the stretch. We'll see if this ignites them a little bit.
In now, Kyle Stowers. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Oh, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on. Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can.
2-0 now. Ruiz on second. Stowers at first with no outs. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
So stepping in is Ramon Urias, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
First and second now, 1 man out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ken Grubb is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. In there, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Perez corrals it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. Fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got him. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. So now here is Joaquin Diaz, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Hall. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Again, another foul ball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So the shutout still intact here in the sixth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Into the corner and slicing foul.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
Standing in now, DJ Stewart. Fouled off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th, all even at 1 apiece. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lourdes Gurriel. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Number 2.
Stepping in once again is Joe Penn. He hit a two-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Swing and a line drive. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Next to stand in is Christian Yelich. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering.
80.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
2 out, nobody on. One and two for Christian Yelich.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, here is Rio Ruiz. And guys,
the third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
first delivery to him. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back left field.
Next it'll be Kyle Stowers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Chris Russell.
Now here's the first offering. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Dias is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez.
Now it'll be Yolmer Sanchez. And now the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Yelich. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. All tied at 1-1. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Due up with the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now in the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes.
At the ball.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Now to the plate, Rowdy Tellez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
At the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
Popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. New inning set to get underway. Here comes the first baseman, Ken Grubb, from the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
The batter, number 10.
Up next, Adam Hall. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he'll make it to third base safely with only one out as the go-ahead run.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
At the plate now, Austin Hayes. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Behind 0-2 now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, DJ Stewart. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matt, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it?
That will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Travis Lakins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 70. Travis Lakins.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Now to bat, Salvador Perez flew out last time up. First offering. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is up with it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 1.
Next, here is Joaquin Gallas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just...
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sanchez is there for the first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Sam Freeman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Freeman.
So now into the box is Adley Rutschman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Up next for Rio.
Next up is Rio Ruiz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
High in the air down the right field line. Gurriel is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Stowers. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball is in there for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1-1 the count. 1-1 the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The set and the 1-2. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Gurriel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Tanner Scott comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 66, Tanner.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup.
Lourdes Gurriel.
He's set, here it comes. Pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Joe Panic. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in next, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stowers gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, still tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Yolmer Sanchez. Here's the first pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
He goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Ramon.
Big spot here, and it'll be Ramon Urias. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Penny is calling for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Grubb. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make him. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. One left for the Orioles. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Sam Freeman earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victory.